Hi, I am Aru Goyal from Accelerate Jamshedpur.
Hi, I'm Varsha from IIM Bangalore.
Hi, this is Rishabh Goyal from IIM Calcutta.
Hi, I'm Bhavna Nagpal from IIM Ranchi.
Hi, I'm Shashwat Saxena from IFT Delhi.
I am Anubhav Oja from MDI Gurgaon.
Hi, this is Shreya Chawla from NMIMS Mumbai.
Hi, I'm Vivek Sangai from NITI Mumbai.
For me, it has to be about personal attention. Being from a medical background, I remember how I was guided throughout the journey.
It's the personal attention since the day one.
And the one word has to be dedication. Certainly dedication.
Personal attention, no one else can mentor you like quantifiers do.
Mentors? Nah, more like friends because you can discuss absolutely anything with them.
The best thing about quantifiers is how easy they make everything look. Just lucid.
It's affordable, it's best, and it's totally reliable.
You know what? Anyone can teach you the CAT syllabus. But to nurture and groom someone, I think Quantifies does it the best.
Hello everyone, welcome to Quantifiers. So we are going to do a very good DI set today, right? Before we start the DI set, I would want to tell you that please join our Telegram and Facebook group for the regular practice. If you haven't that, the link is given in the description, right? Uh, Also, we are going to start with our new CAD batch really soon. So if you like the standard of the questions and explanations, please do take a demo and then consider joining us, right? Let us see what the set tells us. The set says the table below gives information regarding the number of candidates who appear in CEE, an exam conducted for selection of probationary officer in 10 banks. So basically these are the 10 banks and these are the number of candidates appearing. Okay. The exam was conducted in 2014 for the first time, then 15, 16 and 17. Okay. A candidate could not reappear for the exam if he is selected once. Okay, so which means कि ये 112 लोग दोबारा appear नहीं हो सकते. These 112 people cannot appear again. These 345 cannot appear. These 715 cannot appear again. Anywhere, right? Okay. It is also known that no two banks ever selected the same candidate for the post in a year. Okay. So basically, there is no mutual candidate between these. See, 112 are different from these 76. 112 are different from 345. 112 are different from 239. Okay. Then the first question says the number of candidates who appeared at least two times for the exam during the given period cannot be more than. Okay. Now, basically, I want to maximize the number of people who are repeating, right? Cannot be more than. I have to maximize this. Okay. Before I move to this set, let us understand a few things. Let us say, the question was something like this: 10, 20, 30, and 100 people. Let us say this was 14, 15, 16, and 17. Now you have to adapt and improvise in this question, right? Why? Because there are multiple scenarios possible, multiple scenarios. What could be the first scenario? That let us say these are all the fresh people, these are all the fresh people, these are all the fresh people, and they are all appearing here, let us say, all repeating here 10 plus 20 plus 30, and this gives me 70 people who are reappearing. This could be one scenario. But when will this happen? This will happen if this final year has the ability to retain all these people. This number is designed in such a way that it can retain all these people. Then I can go for this approach, right? Okay. Let us see what alternatively we could do. Alternatively, let us say each year I am making people as old plus new, old plus new, old plus new. Let us say these are 10 people. These 10 people are appearing here. So 10 plus 10 new. These 10 people are appearing here. So 10 plus 20 new. These 20 people are appearing here. So 20 plus 80 new. So in this case, my repeaters would be 10 plus 10 plus 20. Now this could be one case, right? Again, now let us think it this way. Like this was one way of doing this, old plus new. Let us say these 10 peoples are repeating here. Out of these 20 people are repeating, let's say these 20 had 5 old plus 15 new. These 15 are repeating here and these 30 are repeating here. This will give me a very different result, right? Different combination. It will all depend what ability my final number can retain, what my other numbers can retain. Now let us think what I mean by this. Okay, let us take a very similar example in order to get a better understanding. Let us say the number of people who passed are 20, appeared are 20, 30, 40, and 70, let us say, right? And the number of people who are passing out are 5, 10, 15, and 20. Let us say these are the number of people passing out. Now, people who are eligible to reappear, how many are those people? 25. If I read 5 out of 20, the remaining people are 15. These are people who are eligible to reappear, right? 30 minus 20, 10, 20 people are eligible to reappear. 40 minus 15, 25 people are eligible to reappear. 70 minus 20, 50 people. So iska to matter nahi karta, it does not matter. Now, these people can be made from old plus new, old plus new, old plus new. All these three categories can be made from old plus new. Now let us take one scenario. Again, see, please be patient and try to understand that how many scenarios are possible, and then we will think how can we reach to the actual scenario. Let us think that these 15 people are appearing here now, or these are repeating here. Remember one thing, these can repeat here, these can repeat here, and these can repeat here. Anytime if they are repeating, I'm utilizing these 15 people, right? My basic purpose is to try to utilize these 15, these 20, these 25, all the numbers, right? All the possible numbers. Let us say I'm using 15 people here. So out of 30, if I'm 15 old people, I have 15 new people. Now, after these 15 new people, let us say these 15 new people are appearing here. So 15 old, 25 new, and then these 25 new people are appearing here. So my final result will be 25 plus 15 plus 15. Right. So this will be my result. Now, this is one approach of doing this. 15 plus 15 plus 25. This will give me 55 as my final answer. 55 as my final answer. This approach has given me 55. Let us think if there is anything else possible. Now, each exam consists of old plus new student, that I know. And out of these people, if there are maximum number of new people, they can appear again. अगर मैं यहाँ से maximum नए लोग लेके आऊंगा तो वो फटाफट यहाँ appear हो सकते हैं. यहाँ से maximum नए लोग लेके आऊंगा तो वो यहाँ और यहाँ appear हो सकते हैं. Are you understanding the basic thing? That if I am bringing the maximum new people, they are eligible to appear for maximum new times, right? Let us see. So if now I think that out of these 40, there are 15 people who are selected. Now they are not eligible to reappear. Let us say these 15 people were from old ones, and 40 out of 15, remaining 25 were new ones, right? Let us say 15 were old ones and 25 were new ones, and these 25 have only one place to reappear here. So let us say there are 25 people here. Now this 70 still has the capacity to retain more people, still has the capacity to retain old people, right? 70 out of 25, there are 45 people still left, which can be accommodated via old people. Now let us think over this. Now, I know that there are 25 new people and 15 old. These 15 old can come from, let us say, this place or this place. From anywhere these 15 people can come, right? Now, if I am selecting these 15 new people from this place, then from this place, let us say this place, 20 out of 15, then I have a very small number in my repository left, right? I have a very small number. I am writing this as 15 plus 15. These 15 people are repeating over here, and I can utilize these 15 over here, right? I can utilize these 15 people over here. Now I have multiple scenarios in my hand. Let us try and apply this on a question, and let's see what is the most feasible one, right? Now, first of all, I need to find out the eligible candidates who can reappear. So let me check what are the total number of pass out: 6 to 8, 13, 19, 22, 27, 31, 33, 41, 49, 4, 1, 5, 7, 12, 16, 20, 47. 3 and 1, 4. Okay, 4, 8. So these are the people who passed out in these 3 years, right? I'm least concerned about this year, right? Let us talk only about these years. Okay. Now, the total number of candidates who appeared in 2014 were 5,59,232. Out of those, 4,479 people were pass out and they are not eligible to reappear. So the remaining people are 5,54,753. Now these 5,54,753 people can reappear here, right? So my one approach could be to send all these 5,54,000 people here in 2017, and all those 215,015 are new, and I will add these people. In this way, I will be able to utilize this number and this number, but I will not be able to utilize this number, right? ये number utilize नहीं होगा मेरा, बड़ा number जो कि काफी ज़्यादा बड़ा number है. Now let me think that I as we discussed that each year can be a combination of old and new, old and new, old and new. Let me try to see that from where I can get maximum number of new people so that I can reuse them. कहाँ से maximum number of new people आ सकते हैं मेरे पास? If I see 2016 is the largest figure, right? 2016 is the largest figure. And how many people are passed out? 4,160 people have passed out. So for 2016, let us say that there are 642,965 people. Out of those, 4,160 people have passed out, which are not eligible to reappear. So the remaining are 5, 0, 8, 8, 3, and 6. So let us say these 6,38,805 people are new ones, right? Why? Because I can actually reuse them next year, right? So in the next year, in 2017, I can say that out of total 6,91,584 people, there are 6,38,805 people who have reappeared. I will still be left with the retention power of 52,779 people. So let us say there are right now, these are the repeaters. These are the repeaters in 2017, and still these people I can accommodate. Now the leftover are 4,160. The leftover are 4,160. In this year, I have said these are new people, so leftover are 4,160. Now these 4,160 can come from either there or they can come from here. The remaining eligible people here were 5, 5, 4, 7, 5 and 3, right? So 2014 में इतने बच्चे pass out हुए थे and these people were eligible to reappear, right? Now, if I am selecting these 4,160 people from here, I will not be able to utilize this number completely. Why? Because this number somewhat can be sent here also, right? So why not when I have this number baggage, when I have this huge number left to reappear, why not make them reappear here? So let us say in the first year out of 2014, the 5, 5, 4, 7, 5, 3 people who were eligible to reappear. Out of those people, 4160 people are reappearing in 2016, right? So what are the remaining people? 4160, what are the remaining people? The remaining people are 3 minus 0, 0, 9, 9. Okay. So there are 4160 people who appeared here. So 4160 people in 2016 who appeared, these people were from 2014. And the remaining people, now remaining are 5,50,593. Let us say all these people appeared here now, because this is such a huge number that it can retain anything. So out of 2000 in 2019, let us say the 5,50,593 people were old ones. And what are the new ones left? The new ones left are, out of 593, then the new one left are 42863. So 42863 are new ones. Now remember, now these 42863 can reappear. They cannot reappear here because I have already accommodated this number. But they all can reappear here in this 2017. Why? Because 2017 still had the retention power of 52779. So in this way, when I am writing this, now see what is the difference that I have created. When I am accommodating in this way, I have utilized all this number. This complete number has been utilized. This complete number has been utilized. These two numbers have been utilized completely, and these are two of the highest number that are available, which can repeat, right? So actually, if I see my answer is directly nothing but this 593,456 plus 642,965, because I am utilizing these two numbers. Or if I have to break up properly, I will write it as that there were these people 5,50,593 people. Then 42863 people were sent forward. So 42863 people, which has together made 59346. Then in 2016, there were 4160 people from 2014 and 6,38,805, which I have sent to 2017, right? So basically these two make these numbers. So basically I have split these two numbers in 4 categories in such a way that I am able to retain these two highest numbers as repeaters. So what is the total that it will give me? It will give me 1, 2, only one option is there, this number. So this will give me this number 1, 2, 3, 6, 4, 2, 1. Right, this gives me the final result. Now this was one of the trickiest question in the set, and to be honest, if I were attempting it for the first time, I would have left that in the first go, because there are multiple scenarios possible and you have to do a kind of hit and trial. Right, now let us see the second question. When I look at the second question, if a candidate kept on appearing for the exam till she was selected by one of the banks, how many candidates appear in all the year during the given period? All the years. So basically I need to find that how many people are there who are appearing here also, and here also. But I seriously do not have any, I do not have any constant of maximizing or minimizing it. Had there been such scenario, I would have done some hit and trial, but I need an exact answer. But I do not know that which people are passing out here, right? That these 948 people passing out are from these people repeaters or they are freshers. Since I don't have any such data, I cannot conclude that which people are repeating and which people are not repeating. So answer to this question is cannot be determined, right? Why? Because we don't have any exact number. How many banks selected at least 0.05% of candidates appearing each year during the given period? Okay. How many banks selected at least 0.5% of the candidate appearing each? So total में से 0.05 से ज़्यादा होना चाहिए. Okay. Now here we will use a bit of Vedic maths, or we can say bit of percentage. How do we calculate 1% of anything? By dividing by 100. How do I calculate 0.1% of anything? 0.1% of anything is calculated by dividing it by, in this way, or I can say x into 1 by 1000. So if I divide any number by 1000, it will give me 0.1%. Okay, if I further half it, if I further half this number, it will give me 0.05%. So basically divide this number by 1000 and divide by 2, basically divide by 2000, and it will give me 0.05%, and it will give me a better idea. Let us see what I can do. So if I divide this number by 1000, 559232, it gives me 559, or let's say 560. If I divide this by 2, it gives me 280. So this is 0.05%. See how quickly we can reach to the result, 0.05%. Now I need the banks which are selected more than 280 people. So this is one bank, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So these are 6 people. Rest are eliminated. Let us think of this second bank. How will I reach? If I divide by 1000, if divide by 1000, I reach 593. Divide by 2, 229, 58, 13, 296. I need the people here. I need the banks here who have selected more than 293 and already been shortlisted. So this banks comes further. This is rejected. This comes further. This comes further. This comes further. This comes further. Okay, this is rejected. Now 642. I'm directly removing these. 642. The half is 321. Right. Now out of these, this is rejected. This is rejected. This is left. This is left. No. 321. Not even this is left. This is left. Only 2 banks are left. Right. Okay. 2. Perfect. This is rejected. This is rejected. This is rejected. Okay. Now 691. Half is 345. This has more. This has more. So basically there are only 2 banks which have more. So PSB and CE. So there are 2 banks. So in this way, you can quickly reach to your conclusion. You do not actually need to write all the calculations and everything. So if I see out of the complete set, there are 2 questions which were doable straightforwardly within 1 minute each. The first question would have taken around 7 to 8 minutes just to think and applying various scenarios. So what do we learn from this set? We learn from this set that not all the questions are doable for a set. Not the whole set should be skipped upon a single question. Right? If you like the explanation, please do share with your friends, guys. Thank you so much. Have a great day.